Hi, and welcome to Jason Talks More, the supplemental show to Jason Talks Geek. I'm Jason, and I like to read comic books, and I like to talk about geeky stuff. And this show happens because of my Patreon at patreon.com/Jawiin. So thank you all for your support. If you're not supporting, get on over that! Yeah, that's how excited I am. Thanks for watching. I'm joined again by Ashley V. Robinson. Thanks for sticking around.
Hey, no problem. Anytime.
Yeah, that's what happens when you handcuff her to the bottom of your couch.
You're supposed...
Flashpoint.
Help me.
Okay, inside joke, Jason Talks Geek. Let's hop right into the main subject because before too many people click away. If this comes from a fan question.
Okay.
Tan Eugene says, with the Justice League movie coming out in November 2017, could we see Green Lantern appear in the movie? Maybe in a post-credit scene. Okay, that is, I think, an excellent question, Tan Eugene, because Green Lantern, not in the Justice League lineup. Green Lantern...
As far as we know.
Very true. Very true. But they released that Justice League picture at Comic-Con. We even saw Superman in it, which is interesting because Superman dies in Batman v Superman. Spoilers for that. If you haven't seen that movie, I'm sorry. Not really. Go see it. But no Green Lantern. Green Lantern, a founding member of the Justice League. Let's talk about this. Do you think we will see Green Lantern in the Justice League movie next year?
I don't know. Maybe? If we do,
Okay.
I really do think he's going to be in a mid-credits or a post-credits scene or the final, the final scene. I don't think he's going to be a major player in it.
Okay,
I do not.
Well, then let's talk about this. What would you want Green Lantern's introduction into the DC Cinematic Universe to be? How would you set it up, and what movie would it be? And if you're going to include that cameo in Justice League, then give me the first scene, the first real scene that he gets.
Okay. I would include a teaser, like a stinger scene with him, and I would have it be Green Lantern kind of just showing up and doing a very generic hero thing, and then you pan to one of the other Justice Leaguers, whoever you want, Batman, Flash. Who's that? So like that he's now on their radar. I don't need them to have any interactions, like just as simple as that. I would introduce my Green Lantern in the Flash movie.
Okay.
Because my Green Lantern that I'm going to introduce is going to be Kyle Rayner Green Lantern.
Okay.
And look, I can do whatever I want.
I love Kyle Rayner. It ain't going to happen.
I just really hope that it's anyone except Hal Jordan.
It's gotta be Hal Jordan.
So I know. I don't care. So I really want it to be Kyle Rayner. So in my movie where I get to do whatever I want, it's going to be Kyle Rayner.
Sure.
Kyle Rayner traditionally is really good friends with Wally West the Flash, but we have Barry Allen the Flash. So in the Flash movie, I would do an homage to Kyle's first appearance where he's like kind of a jerky jerk going out into the alley. Like I would have Barry have to go and have lunch or meet up with someone at a coffee shop, and I would do that same scene with Kyle, and then out the window I would show like a green streak or something like that, and that would be it. And then I wouldn't address that again. I would flash back to that same scene, but from Kyle's perspective in the Green Lantern or the Green Lantern Corps movie.
Interesting.
That's what I would do with it.
Interesting.
And he's be played by Richard Madden. Which you decided on a Geek History Lesson podcast.
I'm totally fine with that.
Because he's a perfect choice.
Look, I love Kyle Rayner. I don't think that's ever going to happen in a million years.
No, but if I'm in charge of the movie, then it will.
Yep. I do think we'll see Kyle Rayner in the Green Lantern Corps movie.
Oh my God, I would be so happy.
I don't think he will be a main character, but I think they will.
Just to have him on screen, though?
I think they're going to name check him.
Yeah.
I'm pretty certain I have a feeling they'll name check all the Earth Lanterns in the Green Lantern Corps movie.
Cool.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. How would you introduce your Green Lantern?
I think that in the Justice League movie, we will either see Green Lantern or the Green Lantern Corps will be name-checked. I don't know what it will be because it would not surprise me to see like Steppenwolf or somebody mention a Green Lantern ring. It would not surprise me that if there's some scene on Steppenwolf's lair or his ship, and we're seeing, kind of like in Thor 1, where we saw the Eye of Agamotto, and we see a Green Lantern ring sitting there.
That'd be cool.
It could be just that. In a dream world, I would love if the after credits scene, because I hope DC keeps that, just like Suicide Squad, because I thought it worked really well in Suicide Squad, so I hope that they keep doing it. I have a feeling Zack Snyder won't do that because he hasn't done that yet.
We'll see.
But we'll see. I think in a perfect world, cut to space.
Okay.
We see a nebula. We see weird shit. We see all kinds of stuff out there. We don't know what's out there. Way out in the universe. a boom tube opens.
Ooh.
And out of the boom tube either comes Steppenwolf, some sort of technology, or let's go even this further. Let's say that maybe there's a subplot to where Cyborg overloads and he has to boom tube himself out of Earth.
Sure.
But let's say the Justice League sends something through a boom tube, it opens in space, and it floats out in space. We see a green halo go around the thing. The camera turns, and it's Hal Jordan Green Lantern. And then you see John Stewart come up behind him and be like, where'd that come from? And it's like, and then Hal Jordan goes, Earth, boom, cut.
I would really love if we had a scene like that, which I think that is something that's very likely to happen. If our first introduction to the Green Lantern is like not a human lantern, I know that will never happen. I know we're gonna get the 2 stars of Green Lantern Corps, but if it was like, I don't know, like Tomar, Tumor2, like
Salak.
Yeah, like any of the alien lanterns, I think, Sinestro, I don't care.
It could be Kilowog.
Kilowog would be great. Like, it would be so cool. Like, and get Kevin Michael Richardson to do the voice. And just,
yeah, I have a feeling they won't do that because I have a feeling that they'll save the design for the Green Lantern movie. And then I think the Green Lanterns will set up Justice League 2.
And I really do hope that in Green Lantern Corps we get to explore, because that was the greatest thing about the first Green Lantern movie was all the weird alien stuff. Like, I want to see Chip the Squirrel.
Yes.
I want to see Gnort. I want to see all the like really weird lanterns on Oa.
I think Green Lantern Corps, that movie, should just completely be on Oa and in space.
We'll be on Earth we'll have a scene on Earth.
I think we'll get a scene on Earth. But how I think it's going to happen is I think that something in Justice League 1 will spur the Green Lanterns to come back to Earth. We'll see them in Justice League 2. They'll set up whatever's going to happen in Justice League 2. And I think you're going to learn that Hal Jordan and John Stewart haven't been to Earth in a long time. It's some sort of rule of the Green Lanterns that you can't go home, like the Jedi or something like that.
Yeah, like you're a fireman and you're on watch for the weekend, so you got to live at the station.
Exactly. And your watch is your lifetime.
Yeah.
And then I think that them leaving Earth will set up Green Lantern Corps. I think they're just gonna boom, 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 because I think Green Lantern Corps is gonna set up Blackest Night or Sinestro War.
Ooh, Blackest Night.
They're gonna do it. I just because they're the perfect like boom big Infinity War movies.
Yeah.
Like that's what they're gonna do it. I think Green Lantern Corps is definitely going to set up either Sinestro Corps or Blackest Night.
I think that in a franchise that is criticized for how dark it is, you're less likely to get Blackest Night. Because that is like the darkest, visually and narratively, one of the darkest DC stories.
It is, but you can also do a very dark storyline without being like you can do a dark storyline. Winter Soldier is a dark storyline, but would anybody call that a dark movie?
Well, it's got jokes for days, and the color correction is really light.
Yeah, so like to me, you can do a Blackest Night storyline and it not be dark.
They're Black Lanterns.
I don't care. I don't care. You can.
You can
do a dark subject matter because Steppenwolf is he's a demon.
I know. I just think that Sinestro War is a much more likely storyline to be tackled, at least in the first go round.
I agree with you, but I do think that we will see some form of Blackest Night.
Well, people love
on
zombies.
Screen. So there you go. Those are our thoughts on the how we think Green Lantern is going to be introduced into the universe. Guys, if you like our discussions like this, go check out Jason Talks Geek, because every week we talk geeky stuff like this. Go check out all the other videos on this channel by clicking subscribe, geek history lesson, and stories you should read. All types of video that if you enjoyed this video, you're really going to enjoy. You should also enjoy Ashley V. Robinson. You can find her in all kinds of places. Like where?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Ashley V. Robinson.
That's right. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Jawiin, Jawiin. Guys, tell us in the comments whether you think this video was stupid, whether you like it or not. And thanks again to all our Patreon subscribers at patreon.com/Jawiin for making this video possible. I'll be seeing you next week. You monkeys?